Hello, ladies and gentlemen, your beloved Viggoman here, and welcome back to ViggoCraft. Today, how are all of you guys doing? Hope you're doing great, hope you're feeling freaking fantastic. But if you're not, it's okay, you're welcome here anyway. I just thought I should mention that, because lately I've been like really all focusing about being super good and great and how great I have been. And I realized that might hurt some of you if you're not feeling too great. If you're having a bad day, something bad has happened to you, you're still welcome here. I hope you can come here and just relax, have a great time together with me, and we'll play some Minecraft, baby. I just want to say that you're welcome here either way. However you're feeling, I think we can have a great time either way. So I've been doing a lot of work since the last episode, because I actually made the last episode really early on. Well, I published it I didn't publish it, but I made it almost like 4 or 5 days before I published it. So I have had a lot of time to play off camera, if you know what I mean. So I've been doing the normal grindy stuff. I've been going to the nether and grinding quartz. I've been digging a whole ton more over at the squid farm we made the last episode, which you guys seem to really enjoy. I had a lot of suggestions on how to fix it, so I fixed it and everything is working. And because of all the digging I've done over at the squid farm, I had to repair my tools using the XP grinder and all the stuff. I should definitely get some torches up in here to light this baby up, because it's getting quite dark. So what I'm doing now is just doing a little bit of prettifying, because I've also done a lot of base work, putting down walls, adding small details to make this area pop out a little bit more. And I think this place is turning out pretty cool. I have had a lot of comments saying that they really enjoyed the styles I'm going for, like the space style or futuristic style. So that's great that you guys also like the style I'm going for, because that's kind of one of the main purposes here, to make you guys enjoy the series. Also, guys, while we're at it, talking about it, you guys and stuff like that, we're almost rocking 1,000 subscribers now. That is freaking crazy. The subscriber counter has gone through the roof lately. Oh man, I forgot one last one. Has gone through the roof lately, and if we continue to grow with the same pace as we're doing right now, we will have reached 1,000 before next episode, which is incredible. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys have been truly amazing lately. Leaving nice comments, sharing the videos, like talking to me on Twitter, leaving suggestions and all that stuff, and I can't thank you guys enough. It's been great. It's such an adventure, and I really enjoy just hanging around with you guys. Some of you guys came with nice suggestions on how I should fix this farm to make it work, because the last episode we made this all flush. Everything was one big square of water. It was flowing downwards, and squids did spawn, and we had a little bit of drops, but it was really inefficient. So I thought to myself, what could be the problem? And I asked you guys, what is the problem? Please help me. And many of you suggested using dispensers to dispense out water and then retract the water so that the slams will fall down and die, which was a great idea. So thank you guys for leaving that comment. But something I figured myself out, which is actually really simple. Let's go in here. Let's make sure I have my feather falling boots on. Is that I kind of made it like columns, single columns, and that makes it so that the squids, they spawn in one of these columns, and when they swim, they go out of the column and fall straight down, and it's super efficient actually. I haven't been AFKing here at all. I've just been over here while working on the farm. You can see them just starting fall down like that. That is incredible. And look at this. This is just from working and digging around here. You keep falling down like idiots, you know. So we just have to flick this lever here to turn it on. This minecart will go around, pick up all of the drops, and it's super efficient. So I don't think I did this on camera, did I? No, I don't think I did this on camera either. I had to do a little bit of different here because somehow like streams and stuff like that don't affect the squids. The squids can actually swing normally in in streams and stuff, so I couldn't push them. What I'm trying to say is that I couldn't push the squids into one single block and then drop them down to kill them. They wouldn't be affected by the streams. So what happened is that I made this whole area all the way down and they dropped to this glass here. We have this hopper running around picking up all of the loot. This is going over to here, and when this minecart comes over here, it will stop and unload because we have something going on here. So it will stop until it's all filled up, and then it will go back again, pick up more. But look at the freaking raids here. This is incredible. As I said earlier in the episode, I have done a lot of digging, and I dug out this whole area here like a staircase going down like this. And my idea is that we'll have an AFK area right here, so that we can actually watch the squids. You can see there's a squid right there. He's swimming, and right now it's going to fall down just like that. So we can stand here and kind of watch it while we're AFK. Because if we want tons of squids or like the black ink, we might want to stay AFK for a while. So what I want to do in today's episode is try to work out this area here. Perhaps make some kind of redstone circuit to transport the items over here. I don't know how much time I will have. And what I also want to do is to make it so that we can stand on a pressure plate to activate this. Because I don't think... Well, I had some strugglings with the minecart not working after relogging. It kind of disappears, or it just goes invisible so that we can't really see it, and it kind of screws up the whole system. I even had it duplicating itself, so we had 2 minecarts going around and it didn't quite work. So I think having a pressure plate to stand on to deactivate this, or like to activate it when you're standing on it and deactivate it when you leave it, might be a really good idea to make this farm work properly. So what I want to do is to make a staircase all the way down here, and then decorate the walls a little bit, and then kind of just have it flush with a desert around it here. So kind of just want to fill up into here and then all the way down, decorate it a little bit, I guess. And I don't know how it will look. I don't think I will go too detailed on this, but I kind of want to use stone bricks like this to decorate it a little bit. So might want to have like double up like this, I guess. And then I wanted to try to use normal clay for once. I haven't done that at least in a while. I can't remember using it in the past. Not on ViggoCraft at least. Maybe I've done it on other series. Please let me know, guys, if you know. So if we do something like this, I don't know, this might be really ugly. I'm just going straight out of my head here. I haven't been planning anything at all. I just had an idea, so let's see how this looks. Something like this, and then I want to use a little bit of black here as well to indicate that this is where we get all of the black ink from. So are we there now? Yeah, we're there now. Okay, so that's kind of cool. And then we can do something like this, I guess, and then kind of have water on top, I guess. I don't really know. Guys, this is freaking ugly. I hate it. It looks really crappy. It's bad. It's like real bad. Don't you guys think the same? We should definitely tweak it a little bit to make it look a little bit better. I'm thinking if we make it a little bit more plain, if we remove the black, I think we're halfway there to getting a decent design. And maybe if we add some other blocks to make it a little bit like cracked up, or do you want to make it modern? That is the question. Because we can make this kind of like semi-modern, like apocalypse style, like it's been torn off a little bit, worn down. That could work. I have a lot of this clay here we could add in, and then we could add some maybe sand, I don't know, something to change it up a little bit to make it look a little bit more cracked up. Let's see here, maybe granite. Maybe granite could work. Let's see, just to add some a little bit of variation here. But I think granite and clay is really similar. Yeah, we could definitely try that. Let's do that. Let's remove the black. Let's add a little bit of granite to see how it looks. That is actually looking a whole lot better. Let's do that on the other side as well. That wasn't too hard, was it? I think it's looking freaking sexy, man. And I also added some black concrete on the top here. And it's looking real good. It's looking real freaking good. What I want to do now is to add a staircase going down. And I want to use, if I have enough sand, well, whoops. I guess I'll have more than enough sand around here and sandstone and stuff like that. But, oh yeah, all of this sandstone and sand. Yeah, I have plenty. I think I should have more than enough. Because what I want to do is to use the sandstone stairs for this bad boy. I think that might look really nice. To have like kind of the same style as the desert is, you know, kind of following the same concept here. And the farm is still doing great. It's dropping like nobody's freaking business. Let's go down there and take another look on how we're doing when it comes to ink sacks. Oh wow, we're getting freaking rich, man. We're getting so much ink that we are going to dye everything black, you know. Yeah, for now I'm just gonna cover this up, because we'll have to make another way around and down there, and this is just like temporary stuff. Do I have any more glass? No. I should go melt some as well, so we can do this. And then I want to put you go down like that, and then have a border here. Like, no. Do I want to have that there, or do I want to move that? Let's move that down as well. I think that might be cool. So if we move that down to here and go around like that. I don't actually need that block. I won't be able to see it anyway. And one freaking block, man. Okay, alright, okay. So now what we're gonna do is just to place more of this here. Place a little bit of glass down there, and this area is starting to take shape, I guess. Something I guess I didn't mention earlier in the episode is that I've been hard at terraforming work. Look at this flat area here. This used to be a river, so I've filled that in with some blocks, trying to make it look a little bit cool, a little bit normal, you know, and using sand. And that is just to prevent squids from spawning over there. And I've done the same thing over here. You can see there's a big flat area, and there's still a lot to do. You can see there's some squids over there. Those are actually taking up the squid cap, because I do believe, oh look at how many there are. I do believe squids have a separate cap for how many squids that can spawn. So when there's so many squids right here, that will affect the farm actually. So I guess I will have to fill in this pond right here as well off camera. You can see I'm using some freaking netherrack to fill it in here, just because I don't really use that block elsewhere. So yeah, and that's something I've been up to lately, been placing blocks like a madman. But I'm digging it, just putting on some music, you know, off the work and stuff. It's great, it's really great. So all of the stairs are also done now, guys. Let's crack over there, shall we? It's right here, and it's looking really good actually. I like it a lot. So let's take a look. Like here, it's really cool, isn't it? So yeah, what I want to do now is actually to do all of the redstone stuff, because what I want to make this a little bit more simple, you know. I want to make it so that I can, oh, that scared me, to make all of the items go from down there and just be transported automatically up to here where we are going to stand, into a chest or some kind of storing area. And then also have the pressure plate stuff I talked about, where you have to stand, or perhaps just a lever or something to activate the farm. So that's some hardcore redstone, which I will do now, putting on some music, I guess, trying to figure out how we will do this. And I'll be right back with you guys when that is all done. Can't really complain about the loot we're getting here. Look at all those ink sacks, and we now have a small control panel. What is that? What is happening? We're on a new snapshot, so we might have a few problems here. We can turn it on here by this lever here, or we can stand on this pressure plate. That is really bugging me. I don't like that at all. Or we can turn it off by you standing on this pressure plate here like this, and once we're figuring out we want to leave, everything is resetting and it's turned off down here. And what I will do now is go to game mode, treat to spectator mode, and I will show you a little bit because it's kind of hidden a little bit around here. So what I've done is I've made this item elevator here where the items flow up like this. That's a pretty cool view. Look at the spawn rates for this one. That is crazy. So this is a small basic redstone clock. You have seen it before probably. If not, let me know and I can show you. We have the hopper just going from around here all the way to the back. And then from here, I'm feeling pretty smart here, guys. I figured out a great way to transport redstone downwards. So what is happening is that here we have some redstone which is powered by the power, like the pressure plate and the lever. This powers this piston which pushes this redstone block out. That redstone block powers this redstone which powers the piston, and so on, and it just really quickly attracts all the pistons all the way down to here where it gives power to this redstone here. It goes over, we have an inverter here to invert the signal from power to non-powered and vice versa, you know. And then this goes around and then goes into this block which unpowers this redstone, which then does this one unpower as well, this redstone, and so does the minecart or the track below the minecart here. So this way we can still have it so that the minecart stops whenever it has loot in it. And we can also stop it manually if we don't want it to be running while we're not using it, because it might cause a little bit of lag. And also we have some issues with the minecart stopping in the middle of the track here, and it won't start again once we like come back here again or relog and stuff like that. I had some problems with that. But let's go back to survival mode again. Let's go get a little bit of sleep here, because I have something I want to Hi. You die. I want to show you guys a little bit of my plans for the exterior of this bad boy here, because I want to make it look nice, even though I'm all alone here, sadly. Let's pick up the XP, thank you. My idea is to create... What is happening with you, guy? Hello? Why are you bubbling? Why are you bubbling? Are you high on something, perhaps? I don't know. My idea is, also by the way, this is where the item elevator comes up. We have hoppers going into the chests. So we have 3 double chests of storage for this. And this is the AFK area. So I want to make a squid. I want to make a squid. Oh crap. Where we can, like a box. I don't know how to explain this properly, but there will be a squid, and we will kind of be staying AFK inside of the squid, and I think it will look pretty cool. I have a design in mind, which I kind of want to make a cute squid, so it's very adorable, and yeah, it kind of makes sense because it's a squid farm and all the stuff, you know. So let's turn this on while we're working here, so we get a little bit of a loot going, and then yeah, what I will do is actually to finish off this thing, I guess, and then, or at least get a little bit more work done, and I'll be right back with you. Isn't that just adorable? Oh, I love it, every freaking bit of it. I like it a lot. And my plan is to do it all the way around. Well, I only had a face on one of the sides, you know, the main side, but we're gonna have fill it all in so it looks a little bit cool and stuff like that. It won't serve any purpose at all, just being like a monument, so you can see it from far away. You can see this popping up like that, but it's just adorable. It's so cute. Wow. So the other plan I have when it comes to decorations, it's to add a little bit of foliage, some leafage, stuff like that. I'm just gonna put all this in here, and then I'm gonna make some use of the sandstone here. So first off, let's just crack on with some leaves around here, shall we? Just adding them, maybe like so. I don't know. I want to make this a little bit mob proof because I don't want to die when standing AFK here. So I might figure out a way how to do that. I don't know. I'll figure out that off camera, I guess. So we'll just like do some leafage stuff hanging down here like this, all the way around, then just falling like some vines, kind of, you know, like some big vines hanging down like this, and then yeah, doing something along those lines, I guess, on either side. Maybe even have it hanging a little bit on the glass here like this. That's cool. Let's go back and see how that looks, because it all matters from here, kind of. Yeah, that looks cool. Maybe even take it down a little further. Let's use some scaffolding blocks to get up here. I want you back to make them fall down even a little bit more, I guess. Like that. I think that might be cool. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you can kind of climb here as well. Kind of going for this rustic post-apocalyptic feeling, you know. So we want to make it look a little bit overgrown and beaten up. So that's kind of what I'm doing with this leafage here. So I think it's turning out pretty cool. Let me know, guys, down below what you think of the design of this whole area here. Because sometimes my ideas isn't what you guys think is the prettiest. Sometimes I'm just going straight out of my own head, and there's possibly a lot of improvements we can do. So make sure to let me know down below what you think of this. Oh, that is really cool, actually. I like that. Let's keep that for now on. And then what I want to do is just use sandstone for the rest here, like this, so it kind of melts in with the rest of the surroundings here. So it's nothing too complicated. And then we can have an opening here to reach the chest, and then maybe have the ender, like the nether portal, I mean, in the back here, kind of hide it away a little bit. I don't know. I think that would make sense to kind of pop out straight in the middle of here. You don't have to walk all the way around. I think that is probably the best way to do it, but for now we're just gonna leave it out there, because I don't know if I'll have to reconnect it and all the jazz. So let's just keep it like it is for now, and then just finish off this this small case around where we're going to stay AFK here. And I'll also have to figure out a way to mob proof it a little bit. We might just put fences all the way around. That's a possibility that could work. We could also make a small like ditch or whatever it's called, so that the mobs can't reach us. But yeah, this is looking really freaking cool. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna craft a couple of stairs as well, just to tie it up a little bit here. This should be more than enough. Oh, I already have some on me. Alright, alright. Like that. And then also on the back here. And then here like that. Maybe also... yeah, let's do that. I can also still open it. Okay. Yes, that is pretty cool. I like that a lot. And I think it's looking really quite awesome. And the squid is super cute. I love it to bits. So I guess that is all I got time for today, guys. I'm sorry, but I need my sleep, my beauty sleep. So thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button. And if you haven't done already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggoman, and I'm out.